Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video I am going to be testing and reviewing, as part of our ongoing Amazon Soap Fest, HD Wash. It says it's high definition car care. This is by 3dproducts.com. Again, as I've said, I don't know how many times before, I've never even heard of this shampoo before. This is one that I'm gonna say maybe possibly is a little more premium because of the dilution ratio. The dilution ratio on most of our Amazon soaps that we've tested is 1 ounce per gallon. This is 1 ounce per 3 gallons. So, you know, of course it says it's pH balanced. It says it's won't harm this, won't harm that. It's super great. It's in a really nice packaging. They spent, you know, a fair amount of money on the packaging. It looks very nice. It's very eye appealing. But we're going to be doing the same thing we've done in all of our other tests. We're going to be using our MTM submachine gun style foam gun for the foam portion, using 2 ounces of our HD Wash and 10 ounces of warm water. Then we'll be switching to our bucket test, and I'm going to go ahead and still use 3 ounces and 3 gallons of water. I'm probably going to get some flack for that, but you know, throughout all these tests I'm trying to keep the amount of product that I use in the bucket the same. Like Chemical Guys, it was usually 1 ounce per 5 gallon. That's what all their car soaps used, I believe. So that's the reason I'm doing that. You know, if you want to use 1 ounce per gallon, you know, you could do that. That's fine. But I'm going to go ahead and stick with what we've been doing in the past. Is that too much? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I tell you what, if this wash turns out to be a 10, when I use 3 ounces in the bucket, then I will reshoot it for you again and use 1 ounce per gallon and see what that does. If it's a perfect 10. If it's not, then, you know, statistically it's probably not very important. So anyway, enough talking from me. It's about 67 degrees out. It's February 1st when I'm shooting this. We've got that wind again, so that's going to be a factor a little bit in our test. Hopefully the mic that I'm using is not going to pick it up too much. There's nothing I can really do about the wind. But anyway, enough talking for me. Let's go see what the HD Wash can do. Oh, and we're going to do it on a completely different car that you've never seen before. All right, so today we're working with a 2014 Honda Crv, and this thing is filthy. It doesn't look like it, but it really is, trust me. Sorry about the wind again. Seems like every time I come out here to shoot a video, there's 15-mile-an-hour winds. Hopefully the camera can pick this up. How dirty this car is. It probably hasn't been washed in, I don't know, a couple months. All right, I've got 10 ounces of warm water, 2 ounces of our car soap. Let's see how this foams. All right, well, we have got a pretty good foam so far. This is comprised mostly of small and medium cell structures. It does have some lubricity in it. and it looks like it's pretty thick foam on application. So we're gonna let this sit 6 minutes and see how it does. All right, here we are back 6 minutes later, and we've probably got, I'm gonna say 75% or so left on the hood, the windshield, and the top, and maybe 40% left on the side. It is windy out here. I forgot to mention the temperature. It's about 67 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll rinse this off and see what kind of residue it leaves behind, and if it removes the non-bonded contaminants. As you can see, there's absolutely no wax or sealant protection on this car. My guess is it probably has never been waxed, except through whatever the drive-through washes provide. Actually, the foam did a very good job at removing the non-bonded contaminants from the car. It did a good job on the front end. I'm not feeling any sap at all. I really like this wash. Even though it's windy out here, it still had a good bit remaining. So I'm gonna give this HD wash a 7.5 for foam. So next I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up, and we'll see how it performs in a hand wash and what kind of foamage we get from the bucket. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and see what kind of foamage we get out of this, and I want to tell you that this is probably, all right, everybody look, there's nothing on this glass. It's a very, very intense fruity flavor, but I don't know. It's not strawberries, but anyway, if you're into good smelling car soaps, this is a good one. Now, you'll notice this is extremely viscous. Okay, so we already know from our testing that as I pour this, it's going to sit in ribbons on the bottom of the bucket. This is probably one of the most viscous car soaps I think I've ever tried. I mean, this stuff is thick. It's like gear oil. Okay. It is a very nice blue color if you're into that sort of thing. All right, well, yeah, this stuff is relentless. Okay. I'm denoting just a tad bit of slickness in the water. Let's get the pressure washer. We'll agitate this and see what kind of foam we get. right, this is very interesting. I've not really seen a foam quite like this. This looks like a solid layer of super small cells, almost like a, I don't even know how to describe it. Oh wow, yeah, this is, I kind of had my thoughts of what this was going to be. This water is super slick, very, very slick, like oiled water. Wow. Okay, that's one of the things that you really look for. The foam is very stable. It is breaking down a little bit if the camera's picking it up, but you notice it almost looks like a piece of foam, like hard foam insulation. It's very, very strange. So anyway, I'm going to get everything set up and we'll go ahead and perform our hand wash and see how it does in the hand application. Alright guys, here we are at the end of the video, and I'm going to go ahead and give my critique of the HD wash in a hand application, and I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's a, I'm going to say in a hand wash it's a solid 8. It's very, very good. It's got a lot of lubricity. It cleaned the vehicle very, very well, although I didn't dry it so good right there. But it actually leaves a nice shine to it, and it feels like it does have a little bit of protection on it. But it removed the bonded contaminants in the hand wash, which is very good. So that is my rating for the HD wash. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to Amazon in the box right below if you'd like to try it out. I think it'll work as well for you as it did for me. And I will see you guys on the next video.